sir. Would you like some water, sir?
Thank you.
Arsene, what did you make of the performance and result?
I felt it was a game that was very intense physically, that was locked as well, because the two teams were well organized and defended very well. You could see it was the first leg of a decisive tie, and overall I must say we had a great solidarity, great spirit in the side, and overall it was a deserved 0-0. We couldn't score in the last 20 minutes. Were opportunities there that maybe we didn't use well, but overall we have now a job to do at home, and we'll try to do it. But we played Chelsea so many times that the two teams know each other very well, you know, and that's why when the two teams decide to block the game, they can do it.
Jack Wilshere, that must be a negative. Can you give us any indication?
He has an ankle sprain, and the first look at it was not too bad. But of course, for Sunday, I think he will be short. How long will he be out, I don't know. But it's a shame to lose him when he's in such a good form. And it was by blocking the shot that turned his ankle. And it's his good ankle, so I'm quite positive. He has a good one.
The ligament's not the bone. The ligament's not the bone. Not a bone problem.
No. It's a ligament.
Difficult or slightly unusual surroundings to watch the game tonight.
Yes, I must say you're well treated. You know, you have the best places in the stadium, and you cannot complain. And it was frustrating, but the position was quite interesting because I was close to the bench and not too far high up, and that's where I like to be.
Did you seem to get quite frustrated by Hazard and Morata whenever they went down? You kicked your seat a lot.
He was in front of you.
Yes, I am sometimes frustrated, yes.
Was there a reason you picked...
delays with video replays? The video replays, how did you think it went?
There was only two opportunities for them to intervene. The first one was straight away because the ball went out. The second one, for me, it would look a bit strange after having the game has gone on for a while, and then there is a corner, and then to come back to a penalty would look strange, you know, because if the referee has uncertainty, maybe we should be capable to block the game straight away. If there's no penalty, you give it to the defending team, because it looks a bit strange to go on for 2 minutes, for example, sometimes, and after come back, everybody forgot what happened. Basically, you know, that you cannot intervene straight away. It's a bit frustrating.
There were a couple of surprising selections you made. Sanchez on the bench and Iwobi starting, given the last few days he's had. Can you just talk us through your decisions on those?
No, not really.
Not even on Iwobi? Because you said he'd be punished, and then...
Yes, there's one thing to punish somebody individually, and the second thing to punish everybody. You know, if I think that he has can help the team to win, it's nothing to do with the fact that he can be punished separately, individually.
Was Sanchez anything to do with Manchester City?
No. The team selection had nothing to do with the transfer market.
Why did you start him on the bench?
Why not?
Because he's your best player.
Sorry?
He's your best player.
I have not to justify every decision I make. You know, it's I made over 1,000 games, and I made 1,000 teams, and I got it every time wrong. But I have to make a decision.
Are you still confident that Sanchez will stay in January?
Yes, that's what I want. I want him to stay for longer, because I believe that he is a very important player for us, and when he came on tonight, you could see that he created straight away a danger. That's you have to accept as well that when you play so many games, and Sanchez plays every game, sometimes a breather in the middle of a season helps them a little bit.
With 6 months left on his contract, Arsene, he can speak to foreign clubs.
Yeah.
He can speak to other clubs.
Yeah.
Are you aware that he is actually doing that?
No. Are you aware?
No, I didn't.
No, I am not. Because you just give me the rule. He doesn't need to tell me that he speaks to anybody else because it's the rule. You know, he doesn't need to alert the club. He can do it on his own. But people don't know well Alexis Sanchez. This is a guy who is completely focused to play football. Have you seen how he came on today? How he warmed up? Like a player who wants to play football. And he can make a difference between what's going on outside and what's going on the football pitch. Really with facts, not with psychological theories. And the fact is when you turn on the pitch, you play football and you give 100%. And that's what he does.
What was his reaction when he saw that he wasn't starting?
I don't want to talk about that, we have at least to keep some things a little bit private.
Arsene Francis Coquelin appears to be set to move to Valencia. Can you tell us more about that decision?
He goes to Valencia. Because he didn't get enough games with us this season and but he had an opportunity and I let him go.
Will you look to replace him in the market? Will you bring a replacement?
Look, first of all, the best way to replace him now is to get Aaron Ramsey back, Mesut Özil back, and that will help already. After that, we see. And we have seen again, I think Maitland-Niles had an outstanding performance tonight. He's a defensive midfielder, basically. So at some stage, what he's doing at the moment will help him as well to develop as a player because he plays in a different position. But at some stage, I play him as well in there because we have Monreal injured, we have Kolasinac injured. They will come back, so that is as well an opening place for him in midfield.
Last one, guys. Bench. Are you going to keep Mavropanos? He was on the bench. I think he said he was going to go on loan to Germany.
I personally want to keep him until May to know him better, to assess his level. But the first signs he has shown in training were so encouraging that I decided to keep him until May.
Arsene, you just on a thing on Sanchez. You were saying he warmed up like a guy who wants to play football. I think everybody accepts that. The question is whether he wants to play football at Arsenal. So
of course, he didn't play for anybody else tonight.
Yeah, but you can understand that as time ticks on, people are going to be asking more and more questions. Surely it's better even for you to know one way or the other whether he wants to stay and to commit or not to commit.
Yeah, of course.
It's better for you to know now, isn't it?
I can understand that, yes.
But is it better for you to know now, though, rather than?
Look, I have no problem with does he sign now or in June or what is for me important is the next game and that you can rely on him. The only thing I want to say, the performance of Alexis Sanchez and the commitment does not depend on duration of his contract. Just depends on the fact when he's on the football pitch he wants to play.
That's not true though, is it?
Thank you.
That's not true though, is it? I mean, if his contract is expiring, is he committed to Arsenal, then isn't his commitment dependent on whether he is ready to stay and play for their club rather than if he plays well tonight, last week, next week?
I don't understand the way you see things. You know why? Because it doesn't matter if I play the next game for Arsenal. It doesn't matter how long contract I have to go. I want to win the game and I commit like stay forever. So you say basically that the commitment of a player is linked with the length of his contract. I don't believe that at all.
Thank you.
Thank you.